Hello, beautiful goddesses. um, it feels like a weird topic, but I've been called to talk about this for the last few weeks. So I've just been getting the courage up. I don't know why, I think just because of the title. The one thing I learned by being basically covered in mud by a beautiful Fijian man. And it was all about vulnerability, but being able to be courageously vulnerable, to be able to be a warrior, a goddess, moving through those fears of, oh my God, what if he thinks my body is disgusting? I was wearing a bikini at the time in Fiji. It was beautiful. And we'd gone to these artesian waters, spring waters. Oh, it was divine. But the start of the process was to be rubbed down from, face and everything from head to toe with mud, this wet mud, and you got to let it dry. And then you hop into the artesian, beautiful, warm spring pool. And I had got myself into such a tears beforehand, knowing, just basically knowing I was going to be in my bikinis in front of people. I didn't know I was had the opportunity to experience someone else touching me in that way, putting this mud on me. And this is like, it was so beautiful and so sacred. And this is something that the people there do because it's so good for your body. And, the minerals go into your body, and it was just divine and it was beautiful. But I was so scared. I was scared shitless when I realized this was a part of the process. And I had an option. I had two options: either just say no and go for a swim, or experience this knowing that I don't know if I'm ever even going to go back to Fiji again in this lifetime. And I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity to experience this amazing experience that I have never seen in my life. I've never experienced this in my life. And it was all about, in that moment, choosing me, choosing the experience, and choosing to literally rise above and step over this huge fear of being truly seen, okay? Because it's like truly being seen when someone is patting you down with wet mud, right? So I've been looking back at this experience for a while now going, I'm so glad I did that. But man, I was so afraid. I was so scared he would see this man I didn't even know, but I was still afraid that this person would see into my soul. And that was the deeper aspect of it. What if they see truly who I am? And what if that's not a nice person at all? I was in my first year of recovery, still dealing with so much self-hatred and shame. But looking back, I'm so glad that I did this and that I experienced this. It was beautiful. And there is something really beautiful in being able to be vulnerable, but fearless at the same time. So the reason why I am sharing this with you today is to really invite you to step through your fears of being vulnerable, of being seen, and whatever fear is underlying that, that you might be judged, not liked, exiled, persecuted, if someone truly sees you for who you are. But the thing about that is, when you express who you truly are, you attract your soul family here on earth, the people you are meant to know. And yes, people may fall away, but that's beautiful too, because those are people that are not aligned to you anymore, because you're ready to rise and step into your beautiful goddess power. So this was vulnerable yet fearless for me to come on and speak about this But that's what I got cut off there. Yeah, I'm here to help pave the way for other women who are experiencing this at the moment, and just knowing that you are safe. And the more you do step over those fears, the easier it becomes. So I'm not saying this was easy for me today to come on and talk about being rubbed down with mud by a Fijian man. But there's a beauty in that vulnerability, because when we share so rawly and truly with each other, it really helps open up space for other women to do the same. And there's something so sacred in that when we can do that together as women. So I hope that helped someone that may be watching this today or at a later time. If you would like to chat to me further about that, about stepping through your fears and really owning your goddess power, I invite you to have a chat with me. I'll pop the link in the comments or up above in the title, and I look forward